What's good, Samurai Gang? It's your boy Sue, and yes, we're back with another video, y'all. How strong is Sun Wukong? Now, you guys been asking me to react to this video for a minute now. I've been neglecting it, but now we're here. No complete bias at all. We're not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, so-and-so could be this person and that person could be that person. Honestly, if I'm okay with Goku losing to people, bro, it is what it is at this point. If he lose, he lose. If he's overpowered, that's cool too. It's not gonna neglect the fact that he's one of the most popular characters in the world. So it is what it is. Everybody knows who he is. A lot of people really don't know who Sun Wukong is without knowing who Goku is. Really, you gotta really know. Like, if you're doing power level or power comparisons, you really gotta study, okay, this character is, so and so, right? But we good. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
How strong is Sun Wukong? Sun Wukong, a god with great infatuation with life and wisdom, vows he will never lose it. No matter how many ascend upon the Monkey King, he will not die. His story is actually the inspiration for Son Goku, with Goku having a tail, power pole, and Nimbus cloud to match. Sun Wukong on his journey to the west gains multiple layers of immortality.
All I know is that Jim Mori is not, Jim Mori's not beating either one of these people. I mean, some people gonna say, oh yeah, Sun Wukong, he's a reincarnation of Sun Wukong. I'm like, I mean, that's cool. He still ain't him. That's like saying, oh, Naruto, because he's the reincarnation of Ashura. Is it Ashura? I think it's Ashura. I can't remember who he's the reincarnation of, but yeah, that's like saying, oh yeah, he's the reincarnation of that. And okay, so technically he is no, he's a whole different person with a whole completely different personality with his own aspiration and goals in life. So yeah, still, I mean, he's a part of him. I don't know how that works. You're reincarnated, but you're a completely different person. Crazy.
By eating pills of longevity, practicing Tao, and eating an entire garden of heaven peaches. Each one of these heaven peaches grants another layer of immortality. He even crossed his name out of the Book of Death. He has the ability to shapeshift into anything he wants, and with his ability called the 72 transformations, he has 72 lives, meaning you have to kill an immortal god 72 times.
I mean, that kind of defeats the point. Like if you're immortal, right? You already can't die. That's the meaning of immortality. Like, you can't die at all. So why would he need 72 lives if he can't die at all? And then he ate a whole garden. We're not talking about how big the garden is, but he ate a whole garden of, heaven peaches that added layers to his immortality. I don't think it makes sense. That's it don't even, I feel like it's kind of broken. He's broken though. Definitely broken. Can Goku beat that? Nah. Goku could barely beat one immortal. He had a problem with beating one immortal. Right? As much times as he's beaten Zamasu, right? And he was immortal, he came right back. Nothing happened. And we know that Zamasu was significantly weaker than Goku. We all know that. He just had immortality.
And every time someone tries to kill him, it only makes him stronger. This is seen when Heaven tried every method in existence to kill Sun Wukong, even the de-immortalizing furnace, but it only made the Monkey King more powerful. So that's where Zenkais come from. Sun Wukong also has the ability to copy his opponent's strength, as shown in his battle with deity Prince Nocha. Nocha turned into a more powerful state, having 3 more heads and 6 more arms. Sun Wukong laughed, did the same, and defeated him like it was nothing. This ability of copying opponent's strength is only limited to Sun Wukong's imagination. Sun Wukong felt that no weapon on Earth suited him, so he decided to...
What game is this? Is this from Black Myth Wukong? Is that what this... I might have to get it. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to get this game. This game looks crazy.
Storm into the Dragon King's palace and took the Rui Jingu Bang, a pillar that was originally designed to measure the depths of the ocean. This weapon can change size just like Wukong. It can shrink to the size of a needle and grow to pierce.
Oh, that's where he got the power pole. Oh, so it's like the power pole is just probably a really weak version of what Wukong got. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but like, wow, like that's something.
The clouds of heaven. Each hair on Sun Wukong's body, 84,000 to be exact, can be turned into literally anything he wants. He can literally make anything. He can make weapons, copies of himself, and even copies of his opponents. Fighting against Sun Wukong is basically fighting.
So I got a question. So like, if I'm playing Black Myth Wukong, right, and I want to just make another copy based off that, like based off what he just said, what officially Devon said, right? Why can't I just make a copy of myself? Like, if I need help, and if he's as strong as he says he is, right? And I believe that Sun Wukong is as strong as he says he is, or depicted as I believe that he is, right? I should not lose in no video game with him at all, based off that. Like, I don't care how the mechanics work. I feel like I should not lose at all, and I can't die. Why do I even have a health meter?
A nearly infinite amount of opponents that can match your power in an instant, each one having multiple layers of immortality, growing exponentially stronger throughout the battle.
Hey, Goku ain't
You have
beating
to
this,
kill
bro.
all
Stop
of
it.
them 72 times to finally win. Yeah, he's broken. Sun Wukong becomes increasingly more powerful with each battle, defeating 600 gods, 28 of which are constellation gods. He was able to lift the entire Milky Way galaxy, which was stated to be infinite in size, over his head.
How did he do that though? Like, he said he was stated. I just want to see if he did it though. Like, it would have been cool if he just picked up the entire Milky Way galaxy. Like, if he did that, if we saw him do it, I would have been like, yeah, bro. I don't know what, I don't know who, Goku is not winning. Nobody in Dragon Ball is beating this. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening at all. Like, Jin Mori's probably like a really weak version of him, right? But like, I just don't see Goku even beating. No matter how strong Goku get, I don't see him beating him. This guy, Son Wukong. Even though you translate Goku's name into that, like, it's really the same thing, but nah. That's only if, like, we're not at the end of, you know, peak Saiyan power. Like, Goku's really, like, he could get to that tier, but I don't know. I'm not saying that he could, but he probably, if they've written him like that, maybe.
After defeating every warrior in heaven, he decided to fight the Buddha himself. Buddha made a deal with Sun Wukong. If he could jump out of his hand, he could take the Jade Emperor's throne for himself. Sun Wukong, loving a good challenge, agreed to Buddha's deal. Wukong jumped to the other end of heaven. However, he already lost. Sun Wukong never left the Buddha's hand. Buddha has achieved true Nirvana, meaning he holds all of existence in his hand. And Sun Wukong was not able to jump beyond existence. Buddha sealed Wukong for 500 years and released him to continue his journey. During this, he grew strong.
That's actually crazy. So Son Wukong cannot beat Buddha. He's beaten 600 gods, can't really die. But when it comes down to this guy right here, Buddha, the Buddhist, the top guy, he can't beat him. That's actually kind of nuts.
Stronger and stronger, defeating entities that can destroy all of existence with a whistle. He was able to hold up.
So he's beaten people who could destroy existence with a whistle, but he can't jump out of Buddha's hand because he can't jump out of existence. But he's beating people who could destroy existence with a whistle. Like,
Mount Sumeru on one shoulder, which is described in Buddhism as a mountain that holds up the infinite cosmic sky. During his journey, Sun Wukong was able to reach perfection, reaching the remainder stage or incomplete stage of Nirvana. This stage of Nirvana is described as being beyond all concepts and limitations, and existing as a boundless entity beyond everything. This stage
so can he jump out of Buddha's hand? Can he do that? or he can't do that. Because if he's boundless, he's above all concepts and everything. He could jump out of Buddha's hand. We still ain't. Did he get to do it yet, or?
Says the God realms and formless realms, with the formless realms being stated to have no direction and no physical form, putting them above dimensionality itself, making this realm outer-versal in nature. The God realms transcending the formless realms, with there being 28 realms in total, and Nirvana is above this. Reaching this grants him strength 3 layers into outer-versal, but then he did it. At the end of the journey to the west, Sun Wukong was the most powerful he has ever been, solidifying him as the strongest god in the pantheon. He was brought before the Buddha himself and transcended to the complete stage of Nirvana, becoming the sage over heaven, the fighting Buddha, Buddha Wukong. Wukong reaching this
Buddha Wukong. So I guess he was able to jump out of his hand at that point. Buddha Wukong. I ain't never heard of that before. That's actually kind of insane. Hey, I just say this, right? As long as it's not Jin Mori, we good. I don't even care. I know he ain't beating this. Like, his feats sound too crazy, bro. Something that I can't even process. Right? Like, there shouldn't be no videos of Goku fighting Son Wukong. No. The original. There should be no videos of that even happening. And if you try to argue that Goku could even fight him, you're stupid.
This final stage puts him above everything in existence, making him more powerful than bodhisattvas, beings that have achieved this incomplete stage in Nirvana, and they state that Buddhas are incomprehensible to them.
Oh, okay, that's where I heard the word Nirvana from. That's from Asura's Rise, right? Okay. So, like, he's easily beating Asura then. Easily. That's crazy.
With bodhisattvas being part of the transcendent is being above all worlds, never returning to anything lower, meaning an infinite hierarchy of outer-versal beings, with Buddha Wukong looking down at all of this.
That's tough.
Wukong now having high outer-versal strength, becoming all-knowing, all-powerful, and omnipresent, meaning he's everywhere and nowhere, all at once. Fighting against Sun Wukong is a fight you're not going to win. With his immeasurable layers of immortality, and the fact that he's literally above life and death itself, Sun Wukong is truly one of the most powerful characters in all of fiction.
So how is he not the most powerful character in all of fiction if he, like, he's tier 0. Like, he doesn't bow to nobody, he doesn't answer to nobody, he's above everything. So, like, who is more powerful than him at this point?
It's almost ridiculous how broken Sun Wukong is, because any opponent that he faces, he can simply make 84,000 copies of them and sit back as you fight 84,000 versions of yourself. The great sage equal to heaven, the Monkey King, the fighting Buddha, Sun Wukong.
He probably might sit there and wipe out the entirety of every anime. I don't see nobody really fighting him, bro. Like, a real fight should be, oh, can Anos fight Son Wukong and win? Because I don't think he could. The nigga, he's above everything. That would be probably that would probably be more interesting. Him fighting Ramiro, him fighting Anos, him fighting all the broken slice of life characters because they're really broken. I feel like he should be fighting them.
What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe and tell me what you think in the comments. What character in fiction do you think can defeat Sun Wukong? How strong?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't think nobody's really fighting him and winning. He don't even got to fight you, really. He just got to send, like, 84,000 versions of himself. I mean, I said of him, of you to fight him. And then, like, he could just make, 72,000 copies of himself that is just as strong as him. So you can fight the 84,000 of you and 72,000 of him. Crazy. He's beyond broken, and it's ridiculous that people try to make a versus battle with him. And I don't think nobody can beat him. So, yeah. Anyway, it's me, your boy Sue, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.